A lot of landlords are doing everything right apart from this one thing. They are delegating to the wrong people. So you'll find a landlord that has employed a friend, a broker, a family member, or a small Shamba boy to take care of his property, and he has delegated all these tasks to that person, but then the tasks seemingly don't get done and end up being done by the actual landlord themselves. So you find that, let's say, if you have delegated to a broker to maybe check your property every week and report back to you, this guy is not actually checking on the property, and it is you at the end of the day who has to put in your fuel, drive to the property, check on it, you find things up spoiled, and then you have to come out of cost or out of pocket while this person was actually being paid to go and do that work. Maybe you have a Shamba boy, but he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know that when a tenant breaks or knocks the gate, he's supposed to report that to you. He keeps quiet. You come after 2 months, find the gate is knocked, ask him who did this. The tenant is now denying it. You don't have evidence, and then you're left in the middle and you have to cover the costs. So those are all challenges that landlords are actually facing on a daily, simply because they are delegated to the wrong people. You see, if you are serious about your investment, and maybe you just don't know, but if you want to have a better landlording experience, you need to stop trusting people with no systems and no knowledge. And I guess what I'm trying to say is that you need to have a professional property manager, or at least someone that knows what they are doing. You see, a lot of landlords think that they are saving money by not involving someone that actually knows what they are doing, because they think that person is more expensive. But you're actually bleeding value in the long run, because you are going to incur all these costs, that are going to go into repairs if it is negligence, and then you yourself, you're going to be mentally stressed because you have to do this work after you've already paid someone to do that work. And you find that landlords don't actually appreciate the value that property managers or property consultants or customer care executives, whatever their names are, the professional people that are actually supposed to manage your property for you, contribute to their team. Because these people, despite the costs, which by the way are not so high, can actually add more value to your property. They can take all that stress off you because you're actually paying them to do that work, and they know how to do the work. And most importantly, they have the systems and the knowledge to actually do the work. So if you're sending someone to check on your property, someone is going to go, let's say a broker, and he will look around, he will look at the compound, is it cleaned? He will look at the wall, is it, I don't know, maybe not damaged, and he will go. But he's not going to walk through the stairs and check, is there writing maybe from the kids, because in these common areas, they are very sensitive because kids go and write, and then everyone doesn't want to pay for it. The tenants are like, no, that's not my kid, that's not my kid. But if you can identify that early, by the time the whole, I should say, dispute grows up and expands, you have evidence. Someone came, took a picture, noted, the client was actually informed, maybe via WhatsApp message or via call, and it is on record. And you can actually go to the client and say, this was your kid, you need to replace this, or you need to repair this. But if you don't have someone that is able and knowledgeable enough to say that, when I find something is damaged, I actually first of all need to take record and say, okay, you know what, this happened, and then I need to escalate it to my boss, let them know about it. Otherwise, you start to find that the caretaker knows all these things and keeps on telling you, oh, that happened last month, that happened last year, that happened 3 years ago, and you're like, but chief, I employ you, why are you not telling me these things? It is simply because they don't know, they don't have the systems, and they don't have the knowledge. So that is all to drive home the point that sometimes we are delegating, thinking we are saving cash, but we are bleeding serious value. So as a serious landlord, make sure that you are delegating the right people. Get a professional to help you, maybe to come in once in a while, and these guys are not that expensive. You can get a property manager to come and do just one thing, and they will charge you for that one thing. You don't have to take them on for the entire service that they provide at 10%. You could easily negotiate a 5%, a 3%. You could even negotiate a 20%, so they are doing completely everything, and it is completely passive for you. You don't get any calls, you just get a full bulk figure at the end of your month. So make sure that you are reviewing this. If you've been having such challenges, maybe, or most definitely, you might need to look into a property manager. Well, that was our Throyalty Insights tip for today. My name is Raymond from Throyalty Services Limited. Please like, follow, comment, and I'll see you in the next video.